facilities, the lack of funding, or even an infrastructure. Where do those players go after under 19? So we've had a lot of discussions with the Nepal Cricket School. We've been trying to find out how cricket works in Nepal, and I must confess, we're amazed that it even works at all. Things that we take for granted, a great school system in South Africa, great club structures that feed then into the state teams and the state academies, that is non-existent here. So the amount of games, or the lack of games that the young players, and all the players in Nepal are getting not much game time. So my perception of cricket was that it was strong in under 19, but then what happens after that? So we really have come here with a focus on not just this 10 days, but what can we do to ensure that there is, as Ryan spoke about, longevity in the skills and hopefully the way that the practice sessions are conducted. How do we make sure that players who participated here can then take it on for the rest of their careers? And I think what's also important for us, you can coach 40 or 50 players in 10 days, but if you're coaching 10 to 15 coaches, they are coaching themselves 10 or 15 players. So exponentially, it is then going off. So my perception is that strong under 19, but then where do they go after that? So hopefully we can facilitate the next step or the next rung to ensuring that cricket is taken from strength to strength, not just at under 16 and under 19 level, but after that as well.
What would be?
Namaste. Thank you. But the one thing I have learned about cricket is that no matter what the language is spoken, I agree everything what Abhishek has said. I understood everything because it's the same passion. It doesn't matter what language we're talking. When we're talking about cricket, we're all facing similar issues, no matter what country we come from. So I think the key here, what we spoke about, is that it's not just a high-performance camp for the next 10 days. We're looking for continuity. We're looking to grow cricket in Nepal at every age group, and not just the players. So the high-performance camp that we're having, our focus as well is a big part of it is on the coaches. And I think the difficulty for us just coming in, Ryan and I have worked together. I trust him with my boys to coach them at school, my sons, and he's had 19 years of experience. So whether it's with Afghanistan cricket team, West Indies cricket team, clinics, schools, actual running the school curriculum for the sport, he is very involved with cricket coaching in South Africa, particularly in Cape Town, and as an expert with the West Indies and with Afghanistan. So somebody who I respect in this area and this expertise. I've been very fortunate to coach with Mumbai Indians, as Abhishek has said. But the problem there is that you're only working with elite players. So you get a little bit lazy as a coach because you're working with players who understand everything you're talking about and they can do it as you show them. And I think the challenge for me will be to make sure that with the continuity that we're teaching the boys and the coaches how to make the most of the facilities that they have. We also have in South Africa wide open spaces. Many of the schools have fantastic facilities where we've set up where there's high performance at that university. We went to visit the ground yesterday. It's a fantastic facility, but one of very few, if not the only one, here in Kathmandu. So that for us is a real concern, and hopefully something that we can try and add value. That is, once we've left, that value is still here. So we don't want to just fly in, have incredible hospitality. I'm already feeling very much at home. I'm eating way too much already. I've only been here for 2 days. So looking forward to spending the next 10 days, lots of physical labor with Ryan and I, which is why I brought Ryan. I love his intensity, I love his energy. So very similar to my work ethic and my beliefs with regards to practice. We don't believe in 8-hour practice sessions because then players get very lazy. We believe in high intensive, 3 hours or 4 hours maximum, but making sure it's practicing like they play. And we get to learn as much as we can about football cricket because, as Abhishek rightly said, there have been issues with regards to the ICC and working with CAN. And we want to try and be, as much as possible, a catalyst for cricket here going forward, and not just going forward, but going forward from strength to strength. So we get to learn about the problem and how we can implement the skills and the experience that we have, and how we can make sure that it is customized to work, not only in Kathmandu, but throughout Nepal. So we don't come here thinking we're experts in anything. We have a little bit of experience between us, and hopefully as a team, We also would love to see, and in South Africa, we come from a third world economy. It's a developing market and developing economy. There's much public-private partnerships. So it requires government and private enterprise to come together, which is so important in an area like Kathmandu or Nepal, where you have the passion, but maybe not all the facilities available for the private academies, schools here in Kathmandu. So as much as possible, if we can all start working together, cricket is ultimately the winner that we need to focus on. So here with Nepal Cricket School is a start, and hopefully it's a coming together of all cricket lovers. We're all shareholders in this great game. I retired from cricket, I work for a bank as a sponsor, and cricket players sometimes find it difficult to believe that there's anybody else that are shareholders. We are all shareholders. If you're a cricket fan, if you're an owner or a business owner within the, or if you're a cricket player, all of us are shareholders of this great game. And we want to make a difference, and I think that's the key with us, not just over the next 10 days, but in the long term as well. So thank you for having us.
Thank you, man.